you've made it to the most important place you need to be this evening. All the way back. That's how you know you've made it.
Break the silence. I'll make your day just how you like it. So can I hit it in the morning? Right before you leave and you know that's the night. Look, I got something to make you stay, girl. I don't play no games about it. Once you bring that thing your way, no, you won't be the same without it. And let me treat that pussy like you stole some money from me. I ain't taking you to Fogo to chop. I say I'm hungry, what you need in life? Let me be the nigga that you see tonight. Eat it right, where you riding, you gon' need plan B tonight. Beat it Mike Jack, I'ma need it right back. Said, boy, I thought you loved it, why you treat it like that? Said, baby, let me tell you what you want from me. Let me free your inner demon, be your constant team. Watch you ride, slide on while you on top. For me, I'm almost there, and I'm prepared to make you fall. For me, slim waist and that ass on, goddamn, you know who I am. I need it while you're yawning, let me get it in the morning. Yeah, oh, can I hide before you leaving, girl, that's when I really want it now. Can I hit it in the morning? Yeah. Right before you leaving, you know that's the night. That's the night. Oh, that's the night.
Good job, guys. Good job, you guys. How y'all doing tonight? We feeling good. We're a prime society. Allow us to properly introduce ourselves. We just had to get out that out real quick. But my name's Shaheem. I'm the lead vocalist for Prime Society. We got my man Infinite on the other mic right
What's
here.
good, Joe? What's good?
We got Dion over here to my left on the drums. What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? Got my man Wonton on the keys.
Where my camera right here. How y'all doing?
Jay Reed, fresh off the injury,
What's up? I'm still hurt.
back on the
I'm
bass.
sore. I'm in pain.
Fresh off injury reserve, man.
All right, let's get into it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're just going to get right back into
that's
it.
on. It's actually on you.
Sir.
Yeah, you know what it is.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. Cinderella played victim. Don't pay her no mind. She don't need convincing. Now she waiting in line. Don't even matter, cause she like living backwards, yeah. Such a tragedy. Felt bad, but now she mad at me. Now she down bad, reminisce on what we had. But it's not my issue. Moving on, and I won't miss you now. I won't miss you now. No, I won't miss you now. No, I won't miss you now. Oh no, I won't miss you now.
You don't see what you do to me. I hope you never love again how you abusing me. I tried to tell you back then that you was losing me. I heard the stories that you tell, that's what you choose to see. You got me reaching for something that ain't there. You got me dreaming of something that ain't real. But if you need me in something, no, I'll be speeding and running like Kim Possible. Beat me, I'm right there. And we both know it's dangerous to stay in touch. Cause if I start to pull one up, I'll take a cup. If I start to take a cup, you'll say too much. If you start to say too much, you'll stay we both know it's dangerous to stay in touch for real. See us out and ask us what's the deal. Never say I hate you, but you will. Made a few mistakes, let's keep it real. Yeah.
Thank you. Too kind. Say my name like that. You know I feel some type of way when you do. I try to fight, but we know I'm no good at that. 'Cause I still fall for things you don't want me to. Yeah, I'm in danger, ignored all the signs. I'm getting caught up in the embers you left behind. Got my matches and I watched it light. It's a dangerous and beautiful sight. Oh my, put this fire out before it hurts somebody. It's burning fast and only you can stop it. This fire got me caught up in it too. Yeah. Oh, I can't control it. Oh, nah, nah. Don't let it burn. Nobody told me. Oh, nah, nah, nah. So I guess this is how I learn. Yeah, yeah. I'm in danger. Ignored all the signs. I'm getting caught up in the embers you left behind. Got my matches and I watched it light. It's a dangerous and beautiful sight. Oh my, put this fire out before it hurts somebody. I'm oh so sorry for what it might do. Oh baby, it's burning fast and only you can stop it. This fire got me, yeah, caught up in it too. Caught up in it too. Oh, yeah. It's too hot, can you cool me down? 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 Ready and out when I'm in your town. Apply pressure and we burn one down. Ready and out when I'm in your town. Apply pressure and we burn one down. Yeah.
Caught up in it too, got a 2 for 1. You went in first and then I chased you. Who the stupid one? You really thought you could replace me? That was foolish, huh? Cause shit is out here getting spooky, looking ghoulish, huh? Every lie you ever told me, it cranked up the heat. But everything I ever told you true, how old to me, huh? Shorty wanna come and talk to me like Joe to see. Everything around is burning, but she's sound asleep. I told her stop, drop, watch you roll, baby. Watch my eyes to the smoke, baby. Feel the heat in our souls, baby. Burn for me, watch you glow, baby. Told her stop, drop, watch you roll, baby. Watch us lose control, baby. I'll be everything that you know. So you the fire that lights my soul, baby. Gotta put this fire out
before it hurts somebody. I'm oh so sorry for what it might do. Oh, it's burning fast and only you can stop it. This fire got me, yeah. Got up in it too. Got up in it Caught up in it too. Caught up.
I like that one. Good evening, Waybackers. My name is Adam Carter, and you have found yourself at the Wayback Sessions. Thank you for joining us. If you are new to the program, welcome, and if you have been here, thanks for tuning in again. As always, we will be monitoring the chat, so please join in the conversation. If you have any questions of the bands, comments, concerns, or you want to make fun of them, and I guess that goes for me and, the Wayback Sessions as well, please pipe in and let us know what's on your mind. We also do have a donation link in the descriptions of this video if you are so inclined to support live music, tonight's band, and the Wayback Sessions. However, what we do ask is if you're enjoying yourself, please subscribe to the channel, like the video if you're liking the program, and, we'll take it from there. So, you know what, real quick, before we get into the band, I want to ask our audience a question. And I don't need people to jump into it right away. I want it to kind of, marinate a little bit. And you can comment, you can text me if you know my number, you can email us at info@thewaybacksessions.com or adam@thewaybacksessions.com. But what I want to know is what brings you to the show? Are you enjoying the musical diversity that we bring? Do you show up because of the band that is here tonight only? Or do you show up because we're doing something cool at the program? Do you show up because you want your comment to be read on air? Do you what is going on? Would you just want to see a rock and roll band every night? Or heck, do you want to see Prime Society every Thursday evening? I mean, these are all valid questions. So I just want to leave that there, and you guys can pipe in, let me know. I'm very interested in your thoughts. Without further ado, I want to welcome tonight's band, Prime Society. Yes, guys.
What's up?
Happy to be here.
Man,
Sessions.
you guys are, it sounds so good tonight, and there's a bunch of reasons, First and foremost, you guys are awesome. And, it's been really wanting to get you guys on the show. It took a little while, but, here we are. So I guess we should introduce everybody. Waybackers, we have Jay on bass to our left. Hey, yeah. We've got Infinite here, our MC of the night.
What's good?
Yes. We've got Juan on the keys, killing it on that beautiful Rhodes and Hammond. Yes. We've got Shy on the vocals.
Hello, hello.
Yeah. Beautiful. Beautiful.
Thank you.
Your boy Dion.
And we've got Dion.
Peace
I had
and
to leave
blessings.
you hanging, man, because I
Peace
knew
and
you wanted to
blessings.
jump on the mic. But
No,
you need
absolutely.
to eat that mic.
I gotta eat it.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Tell
I
me a
forgot.
story right now. Tell me a story. I
Well-
know you wanted on that mic, man. Why?
Well, I'll tell you a story.
What's
I'll
on
tell
your
you a
mind?
story. What's on my mind right now
Yeah.
is I love creation. Okay? I love creating. I love energy. That it's very important when you're playing live music.
It is.
And it's very important when you're the drummer. So if the energy in this room is flowing right now, I love it. I love it.
we
I'm in
always
my
talk
zone
about-
right now.
We always talk about what an intimate process making music is and creating and having a relationship and pulling all of this off, So
Absolutely.
I'm glad that you brought that up, and I'm glad you jumped on the mic because I knew you wanted that mic tonight.
Oh yeah, I did.
So we're
I
going to
did.
get back to you, and we're going to keep doing that.
Say less.
To keep this all moving, the first time I saw you guys was at a sold-out night at the Crescent.
Yeah, with Phoenix.
Supporting Gold Wax Revival. Shout out Ryan Probst, badass. And Phoenix Afrobeat Orchestra. I mean,
Shout
what
out to them.
Amazing,
amazing
amazing bands.
Amazing.
Both of them
Show. They
are
did their
incredible.
thing.
Shout out to
Show.
both of them. They're
Amazing.
fucking
Now-
phenomenal.
That was the first time that we met. First time we were introduced. And when I saw you guys, I immediately, I talked to my friend. I was with my buddy David Rhodes and Jen Goldberg. And I said, look, I need them on the show. And so we just came up and found you guys right away. So what I want to do is I want to kind of, keep going with the music. Okay. Let's keep priming the pump here. And then we will come back and we will start getting into nonsense. How's that sound?
Hey, love
Does
it.
that work?
Love it.
Okay, you guys do have more tunes, right?
Absolutely.
Hey, Juan, did you have something to
Little bit.
say, man? What's on your mind? Look, you were holding the mic. Tell me something. Anything.
We in a room full of beautiful people. We about to have
That
a
was
beautiful
great.
night.
Completely.
Feel me? That's
I haven't
Absolutely.
clapped in
moral
2
of the
months.
story.
Couldn't have said it
Clap
better.
That is a
today.
fact.
There you go.
That is
It's a
definitely a
blessing
fact.
and an honor to be here tonight. Thank you for having us. You know what I'm saying?
Look,
and,
we've got
yeah.
plenty of time to get
Oh, yeah,
into
no,
that.
it's
You
good.
are
You feel
welcome.
me?
I am super stoked. And it goes back to, for me, and we'll touch on this a little bit later, but, for me, I normally wouldn't have found myself in that room. And I do want to talk about how all of that works in the community, in the sense of music and what we're doing here tonight, what we're doing with the show, because it's really important. But again, it was something where I wouldn't have found myself in that room normally for not a particular reason that I wouldn't have gone or would have gone. But then you get introduced to something and you're like, are you kidding me? I would have never seen those guys. I might not have ever heard them. And I didn't know that there was something missing in my musical world I needed to know about.
Absolutely.
With that,
Hey, thank you.
That's what it's for.
it is what it's for.
That's
It's
the most
what-
touching thing I've ever heard.
This is the universal
Wow.
language.
Yeah,
bro.
that was great.
Well, we're going to go deeper on this, but you know what? I'm handing the show back to you. Let's keep moving. We got more. You do have more tunes, right? Juan?
absolutely.
You got
Possibly.
okay.
Possibly.
Yeah.
We ready. We ready.
We ready? Okay, the show is yours. I'm ready too.
Be 5 of us, 6 of us. Ball regardless.
Say what you wanna say. I know you won't hold back. Just say it to my face. If you're real pissed off, you say it anyway. The next few words could throw it all away. So you better take cover. You better take cover. Oh, why? I say you better take cover. You better take cover. I'm loading up all my ammunition. 'Cause when we talk so toxic. Say, baby, I need all my ammunition. 'Cause when we talk, no limit. I'm loading my ammunition, baby. 'Cause there's no limits, baby. No, there's no limits, baby. No, because I don't know what you gon' use against me. I don't know what you gon' use against me now. So I keep it to myself, yeah, and keep my ammo on that shelf. So I keep it to myself. I keep it to myself. So you better take cover. Oh, so you better take cover. Oh, so you better take cover. Oh, so you better take cover.
Two cups for the summertime, and niggas die in the summertime. Made plays in that Hummer I drop dimes like I'm number 5. That's J Kid, I'm ducking the state pen. If police do catch me, ain't making no statements. Cause I tried to warn her the way that it's gon' end. But she let me fuck, so it's harder to stay friends. I'm staying up late, and nigga barely get REM sleep. You shooting on that Fisher Price, I'm shooting on 10 feet. Remember me and JB racing, pushing the 10 speed. But now I sock a nigga if he acting too friendly. She put it down for the home team. Niggas on the sideline, still face, but they clapping for the whole thing. She give you run around for a whole week, but she gon' do it for the whole team. Look, I've been living out my dreams, so you know I get no sleep. Look, she off them good drugs when she get a nosebleed. Look, so we gon' run it up like, and watch them do it for the whole team, the whole team, the whole team. 2 cups for the slumber time.
2 cups.
And niggas die in the summertime.
Summertime.
Made plays in that Hummer eye. I drop dimes like I'm number 5. J Kid, I'm ducking the state pen. If police do catch me, ain't making no statements. Cause I tried to warn her the way that it's gonna end. But she let me fuck, so it's harder to stay friends. Like,
I love that one. So this next one is actually our newest single that we dropped. It's called Paradise. We just dropped a music video for it pretty recently too, last week, right?
Absolutely.
You know, go run it up. It's on our YouTube page. You can find us on social media anywhere.
Yep.
Shout out to Nason, who filmed the
shout out
video
to
for us. He's
Nason,
our
filming
videographer.
and
If you've seen any of our
editing.
shows, you've probably seen him around capturing all of the legendary things that we've been working on. Man is great at his craft. Shout out to him. This next one is called Paradise. Like I said, we're just gonna get right into it. Here we go.
Cameras stay live when I make it to paradise. Make sure the world can't run my pockets when I sleep at night. My life on the line, can't stop to see the sights. It's a new life that we live in, we're just running blind. The world's so small, and I ain't know nobody. Doing nothing ain't gonna give me anything. We can meet up in a hotel lobby. Do some new things, ain't gotta tell nobody. But whatever happens, I know you won't. Said whatever happens, I know you won't. Said whatever happens, baby, I know you won't. Forget about me, I know you won't.
I'm making dreams out of these nightmares. Easy bake oven, how I cook these niggas right there. Already got a buzz going, told them it's a light year. You gon' need a hug, bro. I told you we don't fight fair. Wonder what it be next year when we lock in. Dun-dun-dun, nigga, we top 10. I've been in the war zone, niggas just dropped in. Devil steady thinking up ways to stop him. Level headed right in my face with my pen. Remember police put me in chains with my friends. Never going back on my ways, I'm God's gift. Never had an ex who gon' tell you I'm not him. Niggas out here dunking and I swear that they not him. She let me invade her, but homie, I'm not Tim. She want me to tape her, but shorty is not Kim. Who do it like crime and they yelling out not them. I'm just straightening out what you don't know. And I ain't making new friends, I got my own bros. I'm cutting off loose ends like they fray clothes. Taylor fitted clothes, on the eyes closed. Look, hands on running, I'm still jumping. Pile on touch from the one, I've been stunting. Been keeping it light, my boys get buckets. Gotta let them know I'm for real, I'm done fronting like, look, okay, I know you won't. Yeah, okay.
Whatever happens, I know you won't. Say whatever happens, baby, I know you won't. Forget about me.
Nah, you couldn't.
I know you won't. I know you won't forget about me. 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 Oh, no, no. I know you won't forget about me. I know you won't forget about me. I know you won't forget about me. I know, I know. I know you won't forget about me. I know you won't forget about me. I know you won't forget about me. I know. Whatever happens, I know you won't. Say whatever happens, I know you won't. I said whatever happens, baby, I know you won't. Forget about me. I know you won't. No, 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 no. I know you won't.
Thank you. Again, that one's called Paradise. That's out on Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal,
Everywhere
wherever
you
y'all
listen
listen to
to
music.
music
Y'all can
at.
check out the music video on our YouTube page again, Crime Society. Check us out on IG too at Prime SOC, PRIME SOC. If y'all like what you're hearing so far, you can keep up with us on our Instagram. You know, we posting constantly. We got a lot of cool stuff coming up.
Subscribe to our
Constantly doing
newsletter.
shows. Yeah, y'all can hit the link in the bio. Subscribe to our newsletter. Check out our merch. All that good stuff. Everything Prime. You can find it on the gram. So go check that out. Prime SOC at PRIME SOC. Plain and simple. This next one is another track we got out already. It's called No Brainer.
Why do you build me up? Buttercup, baby, just to let me down and mess me around. And the worst of all, you never call, baby, when you say you will. But I love you still. I need you more than anyone, darling. You know that I have from the start. So build me up, Buttercup, don't break my heart. You come through when I make time, and when it comes to you, I don't waste no time. You and I know what we could be, and so when I decide I do so easily, it's a no-brainer, because I know just what I need, baby. It's a no-brainer, because I know what you mean to me. I take time to think about it. Oh, I just wanna scream and shout it. It's a no-brainer. Nah, nah, nah. I know what I need from you. I said I know what I need, yeah, from you. Won't you give it to me now? Come through, baby. All that I need is you with me now. It's a no-brainer, because I know just what I need, baby. It's a no-brainer, because I know what you mean to me. I take time to think about it. Oh, I just wanna scream and shout it. It's a no-brainer, brainer, nah, nah, nah. When I make time, when it comes to you, I don't waste no time. I waste no time, cause it's precious. But baby, not like you. So tell me what you wanna do. Oh, it's a no-brainer, because I know just what I need, baby. It's a no-brainer, cause I know what you mean to me. I take time to think about it. I just wanna scream and shout it. It's a no-brainer, brainer, no, no, no. It's a no-brainer, it's a no-brainer, brainer, no, no, yeah. No-brainer.
You guys, you know, I love nights like this. You know why? Why? Because, you know what? I'm pretty good with music. Like, I know a lot of things. I spend my time reading and researching and understanding what's going on for a long time, for hundreds of years, for the past 10, whatever. But there's certain things that you gravitate towards, and you end up just kind of getting in that groove.
Absolutely.
And then there's certain things that you don't know that that's what you should be doing, and it's not because you don't like it. It's just because it's not in your way.
Yeah.
That's it. And, you know, music for me is one of those things that you just, you love, and Dion, driving off something that you said, the energy.
Absolutely.
You know, it's such an amazing thing. The talent comes in. And then just something that's so damn pleasing to the ear that you want to hear.
Absolutely.
Like, I like it when it moves me. And that's what you guys do, because I'm just going to throw myself under the bus. This isn't what I normally put myself in the way of.
Absolutely.
And I need to correct that because now I'm going, hey.
There you go.
I won't say I'm
Guys, damn good.
I won't say I'm wrong. I'm just gonna say I haven't done that.
Absolutely,
you know?
yeah.
So I expect you guys to, educate me a bit tonight. And
Absolutely.
tell me what I should be listening to that I'm not. And point me in the direction that I haven't been headed in.
Oh, as in different music choices?
Oh, we're going there.
Oh,
Influences.
going there.
What about artists? to listen to?
Influences. Artists.
Okay. All right, bet.
yeah,
We
yeah.
can talk influences all day.
Yeah, no, fire up.
Can
Somebody,
I
you know
just
what?
say
Grab
one
the
thing
mic.
right
This is
now?
your show.
Do you listen to D'Angelo?
No.
See, that's the number one mistake.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
That's like,
Yeah.
he's
I
like,
love D'Angelo.
Okay, eat that mic, Jay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so he
Eat it.
just
we
said
love D'Angelo.
he just said I've
Yeah.
made a mistake.
You made a
so,
mistake.
Okay,
Your life is not complete.
You have to.
fair enough.
Yeah.
Have to.
It's a
Must. It's a must.
essential for sure.
Yes,
Like,
no,
I don't know how
absolutely.
you're alive right now. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah, I don't know how you're alive right now and you haven't listened to D'Angelo.
See, I think the whole conversation goes in a big, huge circle, but I'm in this part of the circle right now, and I might not have been living there for a while.
Right.
So, D'Angelo, there are some really great questions happening, and Studio B, I want to check in with you. Studio B, down the hall, two doors to the left. Can you hear me out there?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, hey.
Hi.
Hey,
Good
what's
to
up,
hear your
Studio
voice.
B?
Hey.
What's
Hey,
up?
guys.
What's up?
How's it going?
It's going good.
Okay. How's it
good.
going on in Chit Chat Land?
Oh, we've got some great conversations.
Do people like it, or do they think it
loving
sucks?
It. They think it sucks. Yeah.
Get us out of here. Get us out of here.
Look, sometimes you just have to
There's-
give the polar opposite.
Mad love for the drummer.
Yes. Oh yeah. No. So
Dum,
much.
dum,
He
dum,
deserves
dum.
it. He deserves it.
That's right.
Thank
All
you
the
guys.
love.
I love you guys. Peace
Yeah,
and
I
blessings.
did see like 1,000 comments about the drummer. So I did see that. What
Oh,
else is
thank you
going on
guys.
out there? I know there's a ton of stuff.
Yeah, we had a couple of great questions. Pam Bueller asked, who are these guys influenced by? So you just kind of answered that a little bit, but who in your family influenced you to move in this direction?
See, okay, real quick, this is what happens every week. The audience takes over my job. I'm going to have to scratch that question off. Okay, answer please.
Well, actually, believe it or not, my mom was the drummer. So
nice.
Hey.
she was a drummer. My auntie drummed for the church. So I was pregnant in her belly. I came out the room like,
Just
Playing drums,
already
ready.
with the beats in your head.
yeah, ready.
Okay.
Yeah. So
What about the rest of you cats?
Our mom forced us to
Yeah.
play music when we were children.
Yeah,
we're really brainwashed and like we don't know anything else. So it's like this is kind of what
Jay
we
and I
do.
started when we were like five and 3.
Yeah, I was like probably like 3 when I
Yeah.
first touched an instrument, and then I started music school when I was 5.
Okay, so I guess we should broach this subject. Jay
Yeah.
and Infinite, you two are related.
Yeah, it's my big
Brother.
brother.
Yeah.
It's your
You can't-
brother.
We don't look like each other
Nah,
at all. Yeah, we're
You know?
I don't know.
twins.
little bit.
Twins.
Twins?
Little bit.
Okay, well, that might be a
see it.
stretch, but
I don't see it.
Bro, identical. What do you mean?
Nah.
Like
Yeah.
Lindsay Lohan on the Parent Trap.
so somebody hand Juan a mic.
Yeah,
Somebody hand
Juan.
Juan. What, like, you've been itching.
on, bro?
Yeah, what's going on, man? So talk about your background. You're sitting there killing the roads, playing the Hammonds. These aren't normally what you play with Prime Society.
I swear, if I like had regular access to this,
Yeah.
we be on, boys.
Give us a key. we need a key.
Yeah, but no, I mean, so my background, like from the age of 5, like I picked up on the keys. I went through, of course, a couple of different piano teachers early on. Kind of started flying solo, and then being self-taught in the church, in quartet gospel groups and things like that. This was all back in KC, so
Yeah.
I got a huge jazz influence from out there. So we have a whole jazz district and just a bunch of history and stuff. And so about 4 years ago, then I brought it over here to AZ.
Kind of fed
so,
into you.
Yeah. So,
Nice.
Yeah.
No, man, sounds great. Shy? What about you, man?
Man, family for sure. My grandmother's that was the easy answer. Like she inspired definitely the path that I'm on right now.
Yeah.
So I grew up in the church. I think all of us can pretty much relate to that. Grew up in the
Yeah.
church, so I was doing kids choir, all that stuff, and
Yeah.
kind of sang there, here and there, every other week or so. So that was kind of where it started, but I never really considered it to be something I could use
Yeah.
like I'm doing right now. So that ended up that was planting the seed right there, Shirley. And I remember Christmases, she would get me and my brother's instruments. Like we had a drum kit, a couple guitars and stuff, but like, you know, kids, short attention span, you can't get into it. Like, and I wish I did. Definitely. Wish I was in the music sweatshop with them. For sure. That would be great.
You do
But,
not want to be there.
I say it now.
You do
but yeah,
not
bro.
want to be where we
let me,
were.
Yeah, let me retract that a little
That's
bit.
crazy.
But yeah, for sure. Like my grandmother 100% like inspired me to like start singing and stuff and
Yeah.
kind of pursue it further
Well,
and take it more seriously. So yeah.
No, awesome to hear. And we were, myself and some of the way back team were talking about that earlier, and it was like, wow, these guys seem like spent the time in church, really working, like the pros of being able to do it in that environment, dealing with dynamics, dealing with volume, dealing with all these control issues that not everybody can rein in exactly. And then you bring in all the outside influences and boom, here we are.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's truly like it just shines off of you guys. It absolutely
Oh,
does.
thank you.
Studio B, what else is going on? Like, this is the long segment. I'm
Right.
afraid, like, because we haven't even moved on, and I've got 18 questions as well. So
Gary had a great question. My question for the band.
Hi,
did
Gary
you-
Smith.
Yes. Why did you guys want to hang out and become a band when you could just get some bass and drummer and keyboard tracks online, sing and rap over that?
I actually
I
like
thought
that
was
question.
a really good question.
Man.
So because
Thank
we
you,
have
Gary.
a real
I'll
R&B,
answer it.
a real R&B neo soul band here, playing instruments, singing, and doing the
I'll
whole
answer it.
thing. Okay.
So
Yes.
the reason with that is, one, like I say, music is energy, literal energy.
Yeah.
So
Literal.
you can feel that. Okay. So when we're playing, it seems like, yeah, we're a band, but we're communicating right now. We're having a whole conversation and everybody's listening into it. So now just imagine that you're taking some tracks and stuff and trying to rap over it. It's not going to have the same feel as if everybody's creating at the same time, because we're all on the same page, on the same topic. You just trying to butt into a conversation that was already made. So you just seem
Hear,
like
hear.
the guy that's kind of lost. You know what I'm saying? The energy was kind of already different over there. So now you kind of lost it. It's not the same. It's not going to be the same. It's going to clash. So now when this formed, it was one of those things that was just like, you felt it. It wasn't planned.
Yep.
We didn't plan anything. All the songs that we made have came from jam sessions and like freestyles, and then we just record it and then come back and clean it up.
Yeah.
Like none of this is planned.
Yeah.
So I think that's what makes it feel good and makes it kind of undeniable almost.
I knew you were the right guy to get on the mic tonight when you wanted to get on the mic.
Oh, yeah.
I went, oh, he wants
I don't
it.
get to
We're
talk a
gonna
lot.
give it
I don't
to
get
him.
to talk a lot.
You know,
I gotta-
this is all really important. And, I don't want to keep repeating myself, but it goes back to, the relationship. It goes back to, the intimacy
Absolutely.
of making music and the partnership and everything that's going on with making music. And there is a deep energy. And when it's hitting, it's on, and you feel
Absolutely.
it, and you walk away with that, and you're like, yeah, we're on to something, guys.
Yeah.
Can't fake
And
it at all.
No, you
Yeah,
can't
you
fake
can't
it.
fake
And
that.
for me, I sit there, and when I get that feeling, and it's happening with a group of musicians, band, whatever, is happening that night, you walk away and you don't forget it, and you remember it, and it's something that, nothing else touches, energy-wise. Nothing else touches it,
Right.
Not a beer or anything else.
No.
it leaves an impact for sure. Like it's
Definitely.
a one of one feeling.
Indeed.
It's
like a good hug.
Studio B, anything else?
Well, so how did you guys find each other?
Another great question.
Yeah.
Well done,
thanks,
audience.
Joy.
I think we can just answer this in like the short form. We're brothers. We went to high school in the same city.
Yes.
Nice.
I played basketball with Shy at the ASU gym.
Yeah.
We didn't play for the team. At the
No,
gym.
no, we won.
Yeah,
No,
we, and then Juan was my neighbor.
Yeah, we ironically found each other's neighbors.
So that's how.
Here we go.
That's
Eat
awesome.
that mic for me, Jay.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Yeah, make sure we can. Okay, so we got that.
He's an
Now-
eater.
I want to get into a little bit of an education
Okay.
process here
Yes.
for myself. You guys have self-defined a bit as neo soul, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Neo soulish.
Neo soul-ish.
We're like,
no,
starting to say
always
neo
gotta
soulish
drop
now.
the ish.
It's in the blend.
Alternative
It's in the blend.
R&B.
It's part of it.
Yeah.
And here's
Alternative
my
neo soul.
pardon.
Alternative neo soul.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Neo soul.
So I read up on that too, man. I like to come in with a little bit, but it's
I made that up.
There's so much going on in all of it, and I hate to get genre specific. I really do. I don't think it's fair to you. I don't think it's fair to anybody. But a lot of people need to have some sort of identifier. It's just kind of what happens, especially outside of maybe a group of what's happening in the room where we can talk on different levels about music. But I have to start somewhere when I don't know a whole lot about the genre, and I'm well read in it, but haven't listened to as much as obviously I should have. So who wants to pipe me in about the direction, school me a bit about, the background of this and what brought you guys to playing this style of music?
That's kind of tough because I feel like this wasn't like, I don't know. I don't think we set out to be a neo soul band.
Well, I'll say
that's
this.
important to say.
I'll say this. It's a lot of influence on what we listening to. Like all of us, we really have similarities in a lot of music that we listen to. Like our palettes are really wide.
I think the reason we have all of that is because all of us have the same background, the same upbringing. We all got brought up in the church. So I think that's what separates like our music from other groups' music. When you listen, like all of us are so in sync, all in tune because we grew up playing music, singing in the church, playing the instruments in the church. And now we mix that with our love for hip hop, our love for rock, our love for R&B, our love for soul, and then we take all that and we mix
pay homage.
And we mix all that into one genre, and that's what gets us like our neo soul ish feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love the ish qualifier.
Yeah,
Big fan.
And we all love music. Like, we don't just limit ourselves to, like, any kind of genre.
Of course.
I think we're all on the same page with you. Like, we don't like the limiting, like, putting a label on something. Like, it just, if it's good, it's good. If it sounds good, it sounds good. Like, music just hits like that. So it doesn't have to have a, like, oh, well, if it's not this. Like, no.
Because, like,
music does hit like that. And that goes back to, again, me wandering into a room. I was there for Gold Wax Revival because friends with that band and really wanted to see them. And you guys piped up, and I came running in the room and was like,
wait a minute.
What's going on? Are you kidding me? Like, I would have not been in a club where normally you guys were playing. So it's just so doing what we do with the show and trying to verse ourselves in diversification of musical genres and styles. It's like I realize how, there are a lot of things that I'm not seeing or in front of. And so to have the skin peeled back off my face and somebody go, hey, this is what we're doing. And you go, wow, I didn't know.
That's what it's all about, man.
I'm about to grow. Yeah. I'm going to mature.
Watch, you going to go down a rabbit hole.
Yeah.
Honestly, watch.
I'm afraid of that rabbit hole.
It's exciting for real because you're like, man, if this was that dope and I just found this after so long, like, what else am I missing? And then you can get to just like binge a bunch of just cool shit.
Well, fortunately, go ahead. Go ahead, Jay.
I was going to say, I think we also agree that like neo soul, like that music ages like wine, you know what I mean? So like, we're influenced from stuff that was made from like when we were like 3 and 4 years old. That
so
sounds
when you say
new.
stuff, when that was, are you talking like the Erykah Badu? You're talking
Yeah,
about
exactly.
Roots. You're talking about
Roots,
stuff.
Badu,
Okay.
D'Angelo, Lauryn Hill, Jill Scott, Fugees.
Okay, so I'm up to speed with all of that except this D'Angelo.
D'Angelo is like the goat of like
the fact that you don't understand, like you would never say D'Angelo's name like that.
Yeah, that it's just like that dude is
like it's D'Angelo.
D'Angelo.
Yeah,
I just got called out.
That's great.
You can listen to any song. You can listen to any song on any album, and that's D'Angelo. Like any song, any album, that's D'Angelo.
Okay.
It doesn't.
We're gonna have more of a conversation off air, and you guys are gonna school me, and I'm I'm very much looking forward.
I got a playlist for you.
You do?
I got a playlist for you.
You can just straight up share it.
I can.
Man, we are firing through so much awesome stuff here. Studio B, is there anything else you need to touch on, or can I get into a little bit of?
No, just, go on in.
Okay. So I want to get back to music, but what does the future trajectory of this band look like to you?
Let's be honest. That's not worrying about now.
Okay.
We worrying about right now. We here.
The
know
present.
What I'm saying? The present. We present.
It is a gift.
That's what, I feel like a lot of people get lost in. You know what I'm saying? So we're really feeling this right now.
Yeah.
We're riding this out, and whatever comes is, you feel me, is coming. So we like, pause. But like, you know what I'm saying? It's like thinking about that's when stuff starts getting stressful, when you have expectations and you start trying to put a guideline out there or a certain goal. Like, no, just feel this. That's what this is for. You feel it, you come out, you do your, you know what I'm saying? That's
so
what
you're
it's
here in the
supposed to
room
do.
tonight. You're not thinking about tomorrow.
No. I'm right here.
Did you guys know that you have, a wise master in your band?
Yeah, this dude is always spitting facts. Yeah, he's full of wisdom.
We knew the mic was the right decision.
I've been literally for like a year. I've been trying to beg him to get a mic at shows, and he refuses.
Oh,
he needs a mic because we need this wisdom at the shows.
Right.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Nah, they gotta hear that. They
gotta talk to the children.
Yeah, no, this is what we gotta lead them to this. So we gotta bait them with the music first.
Well, Dion, I am so excited that you have a mic tonight. Man.
Thanks, man.
That is, yeah. So, one of the things I like to get into with bands occasionally is to find out if there is a song that has a cool story associated with it. And I'd like to get back to music. I'd like to get back into, if you guys have a tune that has a story you can lead us into, I'd like to hand the show back over to you, if that exists.
You're going to have to talk to Shy about that one.
I'm looking at it, but he's not looking at me.
That's why I'm sitting here thinking it's funny because, like, they're all sad.
What you be going through?
Oh, funny story about this one, actually. Like, no.
Well, it doesn't have to be funny. It could be
like,
sad, or it could be profound, or it could be angry.
What about,
I think that's a good way to just pretty much sum up all of them. Like, yeah, they were, like, not planned songs. We've all gotten these out of jam sessions and stuff, and it's like, you feel what you feel, and, like, whatever happens. And, like, we have a bunch of songs that even, like, that we're not going to perform here.
Right.
That, like, we can go planning practice, and then instead of practicing the set list, we made 4 new songs.
Yeah.
And, like, that's just, like, it can be in an instant like that, but a lot of the time when I do write something, like when I sit down and write something, it's based on, like, past experiences that I've taken notes on, that I've written down, that I have in my phone from, like, months and months at a time. Or if I think of something clever in an instant, it's just like, okay, I'll put that down for now. I'll come back to it later. And, like, piecing everything together and, like, having it all be, like, a cohesive thing. But there's always, like, a message and, like, a true feeling behind it. And I think that's the soul part of it that really hits. This is like, it's something emotional for me. It's an actual experience, and like I feel like you can hear that and you can see that even in fun songs like No Brainer or something like that.
Yeah.
Or like the next one we're about to do is called Never Was, and that's more of like a sad, like,
what's the story for that song?
Yeah. Thanks, Jay.
I think
you got my back,
would
man.
actually be
what's going on with that? I know we're reading into
a great explainer.
So
yes,
in the
what's
scheme
on your
of,
mind?
So in the scheme of songs that have a story behind it with the group. So Never Was, that's my introduction to the band. Actually, this was, what was that, the 2020?
Like September, or no, like August. It was like August. Yeah.
August. And so I didn't even know my neighbor. I didn't know who was across the street. I didn't know anything about any other music on the block except for music that I was doing in my own room. Yeah. So, I do session stuff with other people occasionally. I had an engineer that I work closely with. He hit me up. He's like, yo, I know it's late, but like, you'd be down to like play a session for, this band. They're looking for some keys and stuff like that. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not doing anything that night. Let me go ahead and look into this. I could use some extra bread. I'm broke out here. So, but anyways, so he's like, can you bring your keys with you? I'm like, well, I ride 2 wheels, you know what I'm saying? So I don't have any way of actually bringing any keys with me. It's like, yeah, I got to come as a package deal, or like, somebody got to ship me out that way or something. So they're like,
I got to get flued out.
Yeah, fly me out. Put me in a PJ, you know what I'm saying? But no. But yeah, they're like, yeah, we can pick you up. And so it was funny because he's like, yeah, let me go ahead and let you talk to the, the client that needs the key work. So hands the phone over to Jay. Bro, Jay's the client at this point.
Okay. I like where this is
Bro,
going.
the nonchalantness in his tone, like the melancholy of the idea that he has to talk to me, like he's just like, hey, what's up, man? Yeah, I guess we need some keys, and Andre kind of suggested you. Was not fucking with me, bro. But he didn't know who I was. I didn't know who he was, so I'm like, I'm over on the phone, like, fuck, I don't even know if I want to go there.
See, you know what? I've had some calls with Jay too, so I'm aware.
Exactly. He's like, he got that monotone tone sometimes where it's just like, I mean, are you interested or not? But no, it was. So I was like, you know what? Yeah, I'll go. They're like, okay, we'll pick you up. Where do you live? I'm like, these are my crossroads. I'm right across from, this library. It's like, wait, what? He's like, I live on that same road. And I'm like, and I'm in my room, and I'm like, the fuck do you mean? And so I'm like, well, that's crazy that you live on the same crossroads. It's like, this is in my viewing lane right here. He's like, bro, are you the motherfucker that live across the street? And I'm like, there's no fucking way. So he walks outside of his fucking house, and I look out my window. I have these shutters here, and he's like, wait. He's like, that's you. And I'm like, motherfucker. Bro. And then just the fact of the irony of that, it was just like, we just vibed instantly when we actually had our session at his house. I just hopped right over. We talked about the song, what kind of feelings was going on with it, what kind of vibe they was looking for. And
here you are.
Yeah, and I played keys, and it was just like
the keys across the street.
Bro. And then from that point, it was just like, actually getting to witness this whole group and what they've already built. I was moved at that point because I'm like, I mean, yeah, I was coming to try to, get some extra scratch in my pocket, and I stumbled across some music that I feel, and I haven't found that anywhere else.
Across the street.
Right across the fucking street. And I lived across the street from him for 2 years at this point.
Across it,
didn't even know.
10 steps.
So this begs the question, may I hear said song?
Indubitably.
Also, I think we're gonna have to set up a swear jar.
Oh yeah, no, and that goes.
We're gonna have to set up a swear jar.
Yeah,
for Juan.
All the donations are going straight to the swear jar. So thanks for that.
Swear jar for Juan.
If y'all gonna put money on it, I'm gonna still do good because I work at a call center, so we all right.
And everybody, subscribe, follow the channel. Go find Prime Society out there: Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter. You find it. Okay, the show is yours, guys.
All right.
Why didn't you want us? Yeah. Better yet, why am I so bothered by something that never was? Oh, how am I missing something that never was? Never was. Oh, yeah. Something I never had. I finally see the truth. I guess I should be glad. I should be glad. I should be glad. Oh, 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 I should be glad. Don't be mad at me, 'cause I won't listen to that voice you put inside of me. You had my trust, we never worked. Why would you lie to me? Yeah. And I let you see that side of me. Yeah. I finally see the truth. I guess I should be glad. I should be glad. I should be glad. I should be glad. I'm saying the words right when I read them on my phone screen. I've been drunk, slurring all night, baby. You got a hold on me. Say you got a hold on me. You got a hold, and I want you to let go. I want you to let go, but I also want you close. That's just how this thing goes. That's just how this thing goes. That's just how this thing goes. Oh,
Shaker is elite. It has that little.
I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best.
Top two and not two.
Give me another one. I'm not done. Unless you are.
Man. Well, do you want another little backstory for this one before we start it?
If you want, man. If you want, it's all you.
This is actually
How about
Juan.
Juan, do it again.
Juan.
Yeah,
Run it
Juan,
back.
you're good at
Run it
this.
back. All right.
The PG-13 edition of the origin story bit.
For the children.
For
All
the
right.
children.
So
PG.
So
G.
at this point, this is 2 weeks into knowing the group.
Maybe that.
Just barely that. So, long story short, after we vibed out for the session, we did the session in one night and got a clean take for everything. So we exchanged numbers and stuff. Me and Jay, were like, hey, maybe we can get some more, other kind of work going. I'm right across the street, so he's more than welcome to come over to my space. I can come over to his. So, pause. But anyways, so eventually I get a phone call from Jay, and Jay's like, hey, so there's this thing called the Burning Man Festival. We're getting ready to have a gig, with the virtual festival since, COVID. And so,
2020.
so this was the peak of everything already shut down. Nothing's actually happening. So, a virtual show, it's like that, bro, that sounds amazing. And he's like, well, would you be down to play keys with us? And I'm like, sure, let's get it. I enjoyed the song. It's like, I would love to, see what other kind of songs is going and be a part of that opportunity. So a couple of nights later, go over to his house. Everybody, we have our actual first rehearsal. We get through everything. Second rehearsal, I'm vibing with everybody. I get well acquainted. We jam. Everything's beautiful. And was it the second one?
It was the first one.
I want to say the first.
It was the first one.
First night, yeah.
It was the first one when we had a smoke break.
That's right.
Yeah.
So we had a smoke break, and then I had left because I was eating, and I had left.
I awkwardly didn't want to go anywhere roaming in his house because this is my first time being around everybody. So I'm just chilling, playing some keys, not even thinking about anything, just meandering, if you will.
Yeah, and then it just became one of the best songs we had. Yeah, I mean the best song we had. I mean, it was just it came out of nowhere. Just
kind of happened.
Juan played the keys, and then Shy had a song, and probably
we were on the other side of the room. Me
2
and Miles
seconds,
talking,
yeah.
and they were just messing around on the instruments. I was like, wait a minute, I can make something to this.
Yeah.
Just kind of got on the mic, and whatever happens, happens.
And there it is.
And then even the actual creation of the song, we had Dion. He didn't play the drums on that song. He was actually.
He's like, wait a minute, let
he
me
was-
get
yeah,
my
I was-
mic
he was
out.
actually-
I was on the guitar.
He was messing
Young
around on
Jimmy
the guitar.
Hemthix in the building.
Yeah, Jimmy Hentix.
Jimmy Hemthix, nickname alert.
Never played the
cut
guitar.
Mic off.
Just-
Cut this man's mic off over here. Jimmy
Bro.
Hentix.
Jimmy
Fed
Hentix.
Fed
Nice.
Zeppelin. I'm fed well, you know what I'm saying?
But yeah, so he's playing a couple of notes, making a little riff without really knowing what he's doing. We're like, hey,
wait, no. I knew what I was doing.
He knew what he was doing. He was doing it.
I had no clue. Hey, wait. I had no.
Dion is very confident. Very confident.
He probably did know what he was doing. It sounded like it.
I had no clue.
It got printed, you know what I'm saying? But
changed midstream.
But and then what? Jay, was he playing the bass?
I was eating.
You were eating.
Jay was eating. Like, he qualified that a while ago.
And then Shy was just like freestyling, like while we were playing like these chords together. We was just going, jamming, and he's like, "I'll give it down." Like while we're going, it's just,
like, you just hit the chorus.
See, this is why you don't give me the microphone.
You just hit the chorus, man.
I was kind of. I got up to the mic and I was like, I want to make a song. I was like, maybe like, what if you do like the kind of just easy route on a song and just like, you're trying to talk to this girl, you want to shoot your shot. And then I was like, well, how does that usually go? I was like, she usually got a man. And then I was like, dang. And I was like, wait, so?
But that works.
And I was like, yeah, let's try that. Let's see how that sounds. And I'm like, I don't give a dang. And,
hey, Dion,
that's that.
And are you ready?
Let's hear it. Yeah.
Let's get it.
I believe you start this one.
1, 2, 3.
Hey, come on, man.
There's no need to worry, little Ma, you rolling with me. 'Cause girl, this is my city, you know we got a lot to see. No need to think it over, just go ahead and hop in my ride. Yeah. I don't mean to control you, or tell you how to live your life, no. But I don't give a damn if you got a man. I don't give a damn, no man. If you got a man, no man. Say you got a man, I know that man ain't me. He ain't me, no. He can't even compare, it's easy as 1, 2, 3. I said your nigga is a scrub, when he see me it's on side, So baby, what you thinking? There's so much we can do with our night. I don't give a damn if you got a man, no man. I don't give a damn, no man. If you got a man, no. You don't need him, baby. Leave him in the past. Get you a real one. Leave his dusty eyes. Get you a real surprise.
I didn't ask if you got a man. When he call you up, he ain't never got a plan. I can make you feel like mine for the night. When his mind isn't right, I'll be the one you would lie. Baby girl, you on my mind. I see the way you treat you, shorty. He don't want your time. I see your face in dreams. You an angel in disguise. How you make a nigga feel it when you tell me that it's mine, okay? We both know that you don't need your man, that you should leave your man and let me be your man. You should pack yourself a bag and never speak again. Cause I hate the way you feel after you speak to him. Well, like I said, I should mind my business. But you and I got moves to make. We always say that it is what it is. But we don't know what it is, baby. And I don't give a damn if you got a man. Baby, I don't give a damn
If you got a man, I don't give a damn, no man. If you got a man, got a man, got a man. give it there, give it there. Baby, I don't baby, I don't baby, I don't give a damn.
I love that song. It might be because I'm probably like 100 of those views on that amazing video that has like 112,000 views or whatever is going on there.
Yeah.
Like for real, you guys, for real. So everybody out there, go check out Prime Society, the videos on YouTube. Make sure, make sure to go find them on Instagram. It's what peace. What is it again?
PRIMESOC.
SOC.
Yeah,
that's
it's
what
just
it
short
is.
for society, so it's just Prime.
Yeah.
SOC.
Yeah, and if you
Don't
put in
overthink
Prime,
it.
if you put in Prime Society, it will pop up.
It will.
You will find it.
It will.
Like,
You-
that's
you
just
will
how
find it,
all of
yeah,
this
for sure.
goes. So, we have time. You guys want to fool around a bit more? You guys want to, talk some nonsense?
Yeah,
Let's do it.
absolutely.
I'm going to get personal.
Ooh.
on
Take
you
it back.
Okay.
a little bit. Let's see how this goes. You never know how it's going to go. It could be rapid fire. You guys could shut down on me. You could close me out and be like, nah, it isn't happening. Shy. Understand you like apple pies. like entire apple pies.
Oh yeah. That's
Yeah?
Like, that's like my go-to dessert for sure. But,
Okay.
Breakfast.
But however,
all right,
you've crushed
yeah.
apple pies.
So like I learned, like I had a culinary class in high school, and one of the things that
Okay.
we learned to make was an apple pie. And
Yeah.
like, when I made that, I was like, oh, damn.
You know how to make apple pie?
And ain't made us one. And ain't made us one.
handmade like dough from
Hold up. How
Dion.
long have you been in Prime Society?
Ain't made us one. Not
today's his
one
last
time.
day.
Bro,
So
not yet.
Infinite, are you telling me you've never had an apple pie from Shy?
Not from
I
Shy.
didn't
None of
even
us.
know that
we
Shy
didn't
apple
even
pie
know.
make anything. A shot.
This is news to us.
This is
Shy
He
pie.
looked like got a
I
big
haven't even
buzz.
had- I haven't had a shy pie.
Fact.
Shy
You had a
pie?
Shy pie.
Whoa.
I have to make it happen soon now. So
Oh, yeah, no, sorry, man.
anyway, a lot of to add a little bit of context to this, I'm not just a savage that makes these kinds of choices. But also a better choice could have been made, so like touche. So a lot of the time, whenever I'm free, like I live in Glendale. A lot of these guys are like based out in Tempe, so like we make the drive to like work on music, late night, whatever. But sometimes like I would crash on the couch, we would sit there and work on stuff, but like not always make time to eat. Kind of still the problem
happens.
sometimes. So like sometimes we'll wake up and not work on music. We go hoop. Like that's one of our like things we like to do together besides working on music and just chill. Like we play basketball.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, I want to go get some buckets. But like I can't do it on an empty stomach, so like we got nothing around.
he made
It was
Shy pie.
it was 9 a.m.
It was 9
It was
a.m.
9 o'clock. I'm getting my like spinach smoothie. I'm like, yeah, getting my lion's mane in here, and I go. I'm gonna
Lion's mane in
right.
this.
I'm,
He's dead serious. No, like,
Yeah.
it's,
I know
And
you're
it's
then-
a way to go too.
and then I go over to
my
Shy,
cheeks hurt.
and he's just digging like the whole pie. Like, it's
Going.
not on a plate or anything, and I'm like, bro, are you?
I
Did
had
you
the
eat?
pan. I had the
It was
pan.
like halfway done, and I was like, did you just eat that by yourself? Yep. He was like, and I'm not done.
There's still half a pie left.
And we were like, and at this point, we're talking about like we're about to run like, anywhere from like
hours of basketball.
4 to 6 miles right now.
Yeah. I'm already in the basketball shorts. The
Yeah,
shoes are unlaced, but they're
yeah.
on. Like we're ready to go.
Ready to
Like,
go.
And this dude
Backpack
is
is loaded up.
gearing up with apple pie of all things.
The Field of Champions.
And we did not lose that day.
We did not. We went undefeated. But never again. I can't let it happen under my watch.
It's not up to you.
I can't do it. Can't do it. Never again, bro. Never again.
Look, I knew I was opening up a can of worms, and
yeah.
I'm just going to continue. So, Juan, I understand that you are like a professional football star.
Wait, whoa.
Not soccer.
Not soccer, not
Not soccer.
American
Hold on.
football, like pigskin thing, but you played professional. Is that what's going on?
None of the sorts.
Oh, so I'm
Yeah.
wrong.
So listen,
It does happen occasionally.
so I had an all-star night of all things. I
With the football?
with football.
Okay.
So what that was when
That was last year for sure. I would say like
May-ish.
like a year ago, something like that.
So I play soccer. Soccer's my sport. I never grew up playing any like
Football.
hand-eye coordination. Yeah, it's football. Like
Denied by the lumber football.
exactly.
Yes.
So, and I mean, that comes from a sense of heritage too, because my dad's side's all Jamaican too. So it's like kind of grew up around it. So, anyways, football. I understand the concept. Like I respect it. Like I'm from Kansas City. Like the Chiefs. They're my boys. You feel me? Yeah. Shout out. But I of none of the sorts have ever really sat down and like played football. Like
until
now they call me up for flag football, and so as most would say, I was hooping.
You was hooping,
bro.
This dude.
Wait a minute.
This dude looked like Ray Lewis, Patrick Willis.
Bro.
Every all-star linebacker. He looked like
I just want to point out there is not one hoop.
He was Brian. No, look,
he was hooping.
Juan was out there. He looked like Brian Urblacker.
Nah, this dude was incredible. He's like, I've never played football before. I'm like, bro, just follow your instincts. This dude was so good.
But Jay was sweating in the back. Pause. But we were playing defense at this point. He's just like, oh my God, like this guy's not gonna make it. Like
I thought it was over.
I thought it was a wrap.
This dude is a natural,
bro. I like pulled like 3 flags right at the tail end of the end zone before they could actually get a touchdown on like the last down, like clutching. Like I couldn't believe it myself.
A Chandler Jones over here, young Chandler Jones.
Man.
Yeah, but
so the football is real.
It was a thing. It was a thing.
Yeah, the football is real
for all of one night. Yes, and to be continued. You feel me?
To be continued.
Part 2
yeah.
Way.
Huh? So I'm going to keep wandering around the room.
Okay.
And I'm going to get over to, Dion?
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, when I saw you at the Crescent, were you crushing nachos behind the kit?
Yeah.
You were?
Yeah,
okay.
absolutely was.
I just wanted to make sure, because I was there with my 2 eyes and,
Oh, no, you absolutely
I picked up on that, right?
Yeah, absolutely. That was a pure fact. I like to be in my natural element, my natural habitat.
Okay.
So sometimes you might see me feeding. You know what I'm saying? I might be a little intoxicated or just smoked a little too much, and I need to feed. I need to feed so I can get back behind the kid.
Oh my God.
Well said, like to the point. Well said and owned. Infinite.
Yes, sir.
You look like the problem in the band.
Indeed.
You look like the one that is like totally trouble.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Like I'm just thinking.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, if there's any like shenanigans to be had, I'm probably the one introducing the shenanigans.
So you ever been in detention?
Oh, a lot. Unfortunately, it was. You know what's crazy is I never went to detention for doing anything like crazy bad. It was just like stupid enough
bad?
to get enough Like one time I remember I got in-school suspension, right? And to get in-school suspension in my school, you had to get 3 detentions in a week, right?
Ooh.
Yeah, so
that's a lot.
No. Here's wait. Before you ooh anything, this is
5 days.
That is most of the week.
Here's the
majority.
Here's the worst.
Here's
the worst
in isolation.
Okay, look here.
Solitary confinement on day 4. You got one. You got Friday.
Let me tell you why I got it. Let me tell you why I got it. Y'all are about to look at me like this is awful. I've never told y'all this before.
Okay.
Look, I got in-school suspension because I got caught 3 times in a week forging my mom's signature on my planner in like 7th grade.
What a bum.
What a loser.
Let me tell you something.
Wait.
No. No, I'm stopping it right here. Let me tell everyone something. My mother worked at the school. So let me just
It's getting worse.
Yeah, so he's leaving that part. My mom worked at the school and he's forging the signature. This guy 3 times in 1 week. You could just go down to your room.
Dude, so like did you I've got so many questions about that.
Okay.
So many questions.
It's not like it was. It's not like it was anything that like. It's not like I had an F. I was hiding from my mom or anything, right?
That's even worse.
Made the most
No,
sense.
this
That's
is what
even
happened.
worse.
No. Here's what happened, right? I got
way
to class. I got to class, and I'd sit there in the morning. I'm like, oh man, all right, everything's cool. But I open up my binder, and it needs to be signed every day, and I'm like. Oh, I forgot to have her sign my. I'm like, well, it's no big deal. So I'm
Are
like,
you totally rolling with that story?
oh yeah, that was really
Number
like
2
that was
pencil.
really
It's
it.
crazy.
Like, and I was like, oh man,
Okay.
blah blah.
Not in pencil.
I don't know enough. I don't know you well enough to call BS on that,
Nah,
but I
that's
kind of
the
want
truth.
to.
It's the
but
truth.
it's
I
the
promise
truth. Okay.
on everything. I
Okay.
promise. And man, I signed it a few times, and yeah, it was.
So Jay, you probably think I forgot about you, dude.
What's up?
Did SpongeBob?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Look, I was like, I saw this because I do my own research too. You know, I try to get in there and pick and find and figure out what's going on. And I was like, I'm gonna bring this up on the show. SpongeBob, did you really get a tattoo of that? And he's not gonna be able to show it. But I'm looking at you, going, I might be able to get a glimpse of that thing.
I think I could.
Dude, you did it! It's real.
It's from the essay when he
The
was
whole essay on his side. The entire essay.
the whole essay. This is it. And I guess the reason, yeah, as you can see, we all love SpongeBob. So it's like that's like another thing that we all bond over.
Another unified.
If we ever run out of conversation, it's just like, oh, my leg, or like some
Oh,
stupid
brother,
thing.
this guy stink. Like, you know,
Yeah,
like we're the whole
everything.
nine.
Yeah, like so, and I don't have. I didn't have like any like serious ideas for tattoos, like things that I wanted to get tattooed on me that meant a lot. So I was like, you know what? Let me just do something funny. And I've never seen this tattoo, and I remember, watching it as a kid. I was like, I always thought it was like, that was like he spent like 2 hours on that. Yeah, and I'm
that
like,
was a masterpiece.
I'm like, man, he really went off. So I just,
Well done.
yeah.
Well done.
Thank you.
So
Also, really quick,
yes,
I tattooed his leg as well.
you
Yeah,
did.
Yeah, he's a.
Gave him the Mac
Okay.
Miller tattoo
That's
on the
that's
calf.
the other. You can't see. Can you see this?
Yeah.
It's the Mac
For real?
Miller. Rest
Yeah,
in
I
peace.
did that.
Our guy.
Okay, so Shai, you're the artist in that direction.
Yeah.
So you know what, you might want to toss. Studio B is listening. I know they're not piped in right now, but I know they're listening. You might want to pipe into Studio B and Miss Cat over there and say,
Studio
hey,
B.
you might
Call
want
him Studio B.
to. Yeah, can you hear us? Yeah, you might
How we
want
going
to.
out there?
Yeah. Shy here might want to lay down some new graffiti in the backyard.
I always wanted to.
Uh-huh.
Always wanted to.
It
I
came
saw,
up.
Saw the blank wall. Saw the little corner right there.
Yeah.
And then we got into a little talk about.
But-
We did about maybe be needing a new piece of graffiti in the backyard. And for it to come from an artist that has been here, has spent time with us, has been on the show, like that even means
Who better?
more.
Yeah.
No, period. Full stop. Full stop.
Pause.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, hey, Waybackers, you know what I want to get into right now is next week. We may have somebody on, we may not. Keep posted. We'll keep it special. We've had a few moving parts, but the week following that, on the 26th, we have Jaden Yoneyama, an 11-year-old violin prodigy, coming in here to melt your face. He is going to be accompanied half the time with Stephen Meckel, concertmaster of the Santa Fe Opera and professor of violin up at NAU. And you know what? Make sure, again, there's that donation link in the descriptions if you want to support Prime Society, the Wayback Sessions, live music in general. Hopefully you're enjoying everything. And at this point, I want to say, guys, do we have one last tune you can take us out on? One last tune. Just one.
Of course, before we start.
Or five,
Well,
but one.
It was Jaden. That was
Jaden.
Jaden
I'm
can
happy
come
to
join
get
this
that
band.
info, 'cause
You know what I
yeah,
mean?
for sure.
Hey, Jaden, come join Prime Society.
Okay.
I love strings.
All
We're
right,
just having
man.
this conversation
Yeah.
with Jay. Like, we need more violin.
We will talk. Well, you know
We
what?
need a young prodigy in here.
Cat in Studio B is violin and viola. She was
Studio
trained.
B, wow.
She was trained at NAU, had a full ride scholarship on the strings, so she might be somebody that you
That
want to invite in.
The violin behind
What
you,
else?
that blue one, is mine.
That is one of them. No, she's got a violin
Yeah.
and viola collection like I have guitars.
That's
but
hard.
Wow.
we will talk off
Did you
air
ever
or
get, like,
after we're
neck-
done. But
yeah, no, much
I'm wanting more Prime music. At least
Oh, yeah,
one
let's
tune.
get it.
At least one tune. Do you tell me you got it?
Let's do it.
Okay.
We got
The
one.
show is yours.
Okay. Before I get fully into this song, y'all keep playing, do your thing. I'm talking to the chat, the beautiful chat who has been rocking with us this whole time that we've been jamming out with the way back.
Appreciate
Thank y'all
it
for
so
tuning in,
much.
listening. Hope y'all liked what you've heard so far. Once again, we are Prime Society. Shaheem on the lead mic right here singing.
My name is
MC.
Infinite.
We got Wonton on the keys right here to my right. And on the far right, we got Jay Reed on the bass. And man on the mic for many more mics to come. Dion on the drums. Woo. This next one is called Coffin. Here we go. I lied. I forgot the so important backstory to the song.
You gotta let them know.
We typically perform this one live, so since y'all can't be with us, y'all can participate with us in the chat. You know, we like to sing back to the crowd. It's real easy. It's real simple. It goes like this. Oh, 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 oh. Just like that.
Y'all do that at home.
Oh, 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 oh. Just like that. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. I think way too often about all the wrong shit. Got me halfway in my coffin, yeah. Got me halfway in my coffin, yeah. And I'm lost in whatever she want, whatever they own, the hell am I on? Yeah. Whatever we done, this drink is too strong, been thinking too long. Said I've been thinking way too long, and I've been doing it wrong. Said I've been doing it wrong. Oh yeah, I've been thinking too long. I've been thinking too long, way too long. I've been thinking too long. Oh, yeah. I'm thinking about who is and who ain't coming round. What you thinking about? I'm thinking about all my day ones. Hope they know I'm still down. And what you thinking about? I'm thinking about all this life shit. Is it ever slowing down? Can't think about it now. No, don't think about it now. 'Cause I've been doing it wrong. Yeah. I've been doing it wrong. Oh yeah. I've been thinking too long. I've been thinking too long, way too long. Been thinking too long. Oh, yeah.
Going about it wrong. I need divine intervention. My attention going by the song. I need a sign. I ain't slipping. Tripping on my own feet, falling down at the one. Always focus on what's next. I have you missed what you've done. Man, when I go to sleep at night, can I miss my son? Pray so many nights about him. He my gift from above. Can I live on the sun? Hope I die on the moon. How you supposed to be the one when your biggest enemy you? Nigga, look at what you've done. Everything you put you through. Everything you shouldn't do is everything you went to do. You asked God for a sign, he turned around and gave you two. You acting blind like Jamie, can't say it if it ain't true. Can't see it, I'm living proof. Don't ever second guess yourself, don't throw off your moves. Don't mess up your groove. Cause I stress about bitches and bitches included. Cause when the bitches get to coming in, the bitches included. You know that I think way too about all the wrong. About it all, baby. Got me halfway in my coffin. Got me halfway in my Got me halfway in my coffin. Got me halfway in my Got me halfway in my coffin, yeah. I think way too often about all the wrong shit. Got me halfway in my coffin. Got me halfway in my coffin. Got me halfway in my coffin. Oh, 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 oh. Way too about all the wrong shit. Got me halfway
Prime Society, love you guys so much.
The feeling is mutual.
We are truly honored to have you guys in the room.
I'm so glad we can make it. This room, by the way,
it's a great room.
Great room.
Top tier room, phenomenal
spin in circles
room.
and stare at this room for hours.
Top
There's so
tier.
much,
Unlike any
so
other
many
room
cool
I've
things to
ever
look at in
seen.
this room.
You guys are welcome anytime,
Yeah.
anytime. And someday we'll have to
Definitely.
do a video because the audience only sees 1/3 of the room and not the other chaos going
Yeah.
on.
Oh,
So
absolutely.
we'll have to get into that.
That's an easy YouTube
Absolutely.
video right there. A little room
It
tour.
is, yeah.
Easy.
No, I just haven't
Gotta
done
make
it.
that
You know,
happen.
maybe we do it together. Who knows?
Hey.
Waybackers, I
Let's
want
do
to
it.
thank
Host
you
it.
very much. There's so many things that we didn't touch on tonight, and I know that it did come in up in the chat, and I failed to let you guys know. If you want to see Prime Society live. Hold on, don't ruin it for me. June 10th at the Nile. Yes,
That's
right?
Yes.
The Nile
Yes.
Underground, June 10th.
That's
And then
right.
we have a June 18th at Valley Bar.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So,
Yes,
you know
sir.
what? Make sure to go out and support live music, support Prime Society. You know what? Keep it happening. We have come to that point in the show where we do have to, say goodnight. I mean, we could do this all night. It could turn into something ultra weird, and I'm all about that. So you never know. You might get some weird secret.
Maybe the next time. Maybe next time.
Yeah,
Part two.
maybe.
Part two.
You know what? Well, you know what? We might have to do that.
Hey.
Again, you
I'm not
guys are
opposed.
welcome in the room anytime. The talent is there. I'm absolutely loving this.
Thank you for having
Waybackers,
us.
you
Thank you,
are
yeah.
welcome.
Man, thank
So
you.
glad we can
Everyone
make
who
it.
is
Welcome,
in the
man.
chat.
Thank you, Waybackers.
guys.
Thank you,
Thank you so much.
Thank you guys so
all of you
much.
guys
for
watching.
sure.
Love you guys.
You guys know how this works. What we're going to do is we're going to flip all the cameras around. We're going to leave the mics up. We're going to drop the needle on an album. We are going to kick the cans out of our way as we walk to our cars, leaving the venue. We're going to, high five and talk about what an awesome evening we just had and drop the needle on a record. Waybackers, thank you. We will be in touch very soon. We'll see you next week. Cheers from the way back.
Peace, blessings.
Deuces.
Yeah.
Much love. Thank y'all.
All right, great job. Woo!
It was amazing. Jake, it was my biggest. I think my batteries, I've active. And that's how we get. My batteries are dying.
I was like, man, that lost so much. The volume.
Right, I was like, shit. Yeah, I think it's just because I was losing battery on it, man.
I caught it and boosted it, and you brought it up.
Thank you, bro.
So cool, man. So cool to have this going on in here, man. We've been missing it. We've been missing it.
I saw you over there looking at me, and I'm like, I think it's Jay.
I was like,
Brother.
It was amazing.
in a three-piece when the bass goes
my
out.
boy.
Oh my god. He's like, what is all this space?
Like, I was still bringing his camera up on the road. And like,
And the cameras are still live.
Hey, try bringing it up because the game
That
may sound great, though.
Yeah, it did sound so
I think, this one here.
What's up, you guys? It's your boy, Dion, aka Bring Me This.
There we go. There it is.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know. I'm like, I'm going to get out of the way. Badass. It sounded so good. It was like, I mean,
amazing.
on.
The questions were so good.
Thank you, Sue. You guys are welcome. I mean, you can always rehearse in here at some point. You know? Everything's all clear lined out. And we, like my bands, we all run direct. So we do what happened tonight. We all wear earphones or, mostly ears or headphones and pipe it in direct and go. Ah, man, I'd love to sit with you guys sometime. Wherever and throw it out. I'm It is the album of 2021, by the way. But whatever. you know, like my brother is very. I went. We would go and I would buy like tapes. Like I'm so I'd go and buy a first.
That's well, the first time I came in here. That's all I saw. Was Cameron.
Run DMC or whatever it was. And he's only 3 years younger, but he just tipped different times. And he's been like leaning on me forever. So what I know, he pushes in, he pushes in. I just love music. I really don't. But it's sometimes it's like there's only so many hours a day, and I don't just like listen to a single or a tune. I usually am like album. Let me deep dive, and now this is what I'm gonna spend the next month on. This album is only gonna be what's gonna run further. So he, it was a few years back. He was like, I was talking shit about right? Just because I am very about reading, and I get my information, but I don't always listen. And I'm like, he's a douchebag. And my brother's like, yeah, but you're not paying attention to what matters. And I was like, okay, I hate it when I
get direct delivery, and it's like you're just at this point kind of conditioned and not really
pay attention. Yeah. And so I knew that he was for real what was, but I'm like, oh. And he's like, no, you need to, and here's how, and here's why, and here's why. And now I can't, I mean, my dark twisted fantasy is like, are you kidding me, dude? Are you kidding me?
Yeah, that was one of those.
Can you believe that?
Yeah, that was one. Wow.
So it's, I've got all kinds of like getting into stuff like surface stuff, like roots or whatever it might be, especially if it like comes up into the 70s, I'm good. But then
there's a couple things, so like they didn't have enough.
The way hip hop is infiltrated popular culture, is totally fascinating. But just know that like I'm a fucking idiot guitar dude that fucking turns on her fucking Marshall and whatever. But it's so much has changed over the years. My last just kind of died a month ago. Like when things were happening.
It's a cool years. It's tough to run sound.
We need to not try and do what we were doing because nobody's getting paid enough. I can't go hire a musician to come in and do what do it like this. Besides, I think that's crushing the soul and talent of true artists. And that's not fair. So, I told him, I said,
it's not really good.
Let's bring in a few musicians and then just pretend we didn't have a song. I'll go through changing it chords like all this, but what happens when other people enter the room? And it was like, blah, 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 and I'm like, yeah, fucking but it was really nice, like you guys. Like, I mean, that was not bullshit. I was standing there with the music editor of the New Times, and my buddy David Rhodes, and I was like, are you fucking kidding me? I said, I need them on the show, and Jen's like, come on, let's go. And that's when I met, I met Miles and Jay.
And handed me a pick, and it fell out of my damn bag.
I'll give you another. Which color do you want?
I carried it this whole time to show you that I would keep it with me the whole time.
And it fell out of your bag.
Thank you so much.
There was only one mistake I made, and it was
what did I do?
No,
but,
anything.
Yeah,
I just
it was one of those
couldn't follow your craziness.
Oh, I know.
I was like,
I'm hard to
so
I was so
happy
mad.
to find this scene.
No, it wasn't.
Because
like,
I'm
oh,
not in it, and it's only
where'd he go?
because, like, you don't know how. I mean, even the
I
jazz
moved
scene.
so much. All the photographers are always like, people who aren't like normal photographers, like always come on to like the show and they're like, dude, you are like the hardest person to like get good pictures of. Because you always move. Like, I think I have a picture and then you move. And I'm like,
everybody thinks their thing's special, and it is, but it's not really big.
I hope so.
People watching, it ain't that big. There's a lot of cool shit out there. Just pay attention. And so it was one of those really eye-opening revelation moments where I was like, this talent is so
Well, it was fun. But there was a few times that you looked into that mic or into the camera, and I was like,
yeah, thank you guys.
Like, there was something about the eyes. You were like looking at my and the camera was on you, and you were looking into the right camera. It was so good. It was money.
You have to share with her. I don't stream.
I would definitely agree with that.
I'm the kind of, well, it's not paying for it. It's
no, it's.
I need the quality piped into my ear hole. An MP3 or 168 is fucking enough for me. But I'm being, I'm just being like snooty about it. But no, that's true. I hear it.
If you can be,
it's part of it. Yeah, like don't fucking get appreciated a certain way. Going back to what we were saying, what I was saying, like I want to put on an album and immerse and listen to what you're telling me. You know, you don't put together an album and not want somebody to listen to it the way that you presented it, wrote it, you know, curated it. And it's
you don't
like
want to make an album somebody put it on shuffle the first time.
Right! Oh, dude! Oh. And it's like, you know, not everything's a hit. But maybe not, maybe. But it's like, but if you follow it through, it's like that's the story that you wanted to share with your audience. It's only right to give that respect back to the artist and go, yeah, throw it down, tell me what you got to say.
I never listen to whole albums.
Ah, dude, shame.
Mix list.
But you know, you listen to it and then you go back and maybe you find favorites and maybe you find things you like and maybe you find things you don't like, but at least you know that.
Certain experiences and you listen to certain songs again.
Because I'm not the single guy, you know, but I do have a top 40 lady that keeps me going with what's happening, you know. And so I remember coming home and she was out of town when you guys played that show. And I called her the next day. I was like,
oh,
you missed like the show of the year between you guys, then Gold Wax, and then Afro. Fucking dude, that night was. I keep thinking, I can't think of another one where the entire night was just like, are you kidding me? What just happened? So, yeah, but I called her the next day. I was like, long weekend to be gone. And so then I was like, hey, here's the video. You know, I don't give a damn. Like, that's the first one. There was a couple others. And she's like, oh my God, how do we get them on the show? I'm like, I already laid the groundwork. I'm already working on it. You know, and then Jay, what a sweet guy, you know. He like, you know, a few days or a week later, it was like I got an email and I'm like, yes. I'm like, it's that passive thing where like, here's my info, give me a call. And it's like, oh yeah, you're sweet, bro, I'll give you a call. And then, like, I don't know how to find you. I'll DM you on Instagram and be like, hey, remember me?
Right? That's almost game.
But we have not had proper R&B. And I don't even think what you guys are doing is special.
No.
Exactly.
No.
Okay.
It's not. It's got a hip hop influence. That's another thing. Like we all listen to so much. No, we all listen to so much that like it brings like it's in the pop. Like sometimes like he's a huge Fall Out Boy fan. I love Paramore. I listen to metal sometimes. We listen to all kinds of shit. You listen to Flying Lotus, like Hiatus Coyote, like that kind of shit. Like we listen to all kinds of music, and like we listen to that. We sit. We let it simple. Yeah. Yeah. Questlove. We like. Yeah.
Like it's like more. They call it like experimental jazz, I guess. Like Terrence Martin, R&R equals now.
That's a good one.
There's Tom Misch. You ever heard of him?
Also fire.
Okay.
Fire.
You know what? I'm gonna cut this. People are looking at your back and they're still there.
Oh, hey, what's up?
Thanks for being here. We got Prime Society. Yeah. Yeah. We'll see you guys next week. Thanks for hanging out. Cheers.